but later on in years, like they would run these specials to where I guess their main objective was to show parents like this is what your kids are listening to. You know what I'm saying? The verse is so crucial. I spit it deep, it's Confucius. I leave you leaving with lesions, lacerations, and mass confusion. Playing you losing, I leave your city in ruin.
What's going on, everybody? We're back with another segment of Rappers React. Smoke Dog, I need you to rhyme here with me.
Alright.
Let us pray. Let us play. Or let us
let us slay.
Alrighty, guys, before we get started, please do us a big favor. Y'all, please hit that thumbs up button. Guys, please subscribe to the channel.
And for God's sake, leave us a comment. Tell us what to react to next, because that's how we get the ideas for these videos. It comes directly from you, right down in the comment section. And today, man, we have not covered this band yet, but we have had tons of suggestions.
Yes.
What do you think?
Such an iconic band.
Obviously.
Now, the name of the band is Gwar.
Gwar.
Are you ready for something crazy?
What's that?
I can say I know this band is iconic. I know this band is huge. I could not recite one lyric from a Gwar song. Not one.
I tell you the truth, I couldn't either, man.
Could you?
My only experience with Gwar, and I think I said it on one of the reactions before, but they were actually one of the festivals we used to play a lot. They had a separate rock stage. I guess they would do it separate. All the hip hop artists were on the main stage, and then there was a separate rock stage. I guess it was easier for setting up instruments and things like that. So they would put them on a separate stage. So we heard that Gwar was playing there one night, and we like, let's go see what that's all about. So we jump on the golf cart, ride down there, pull up behind the stage, right? Get out, walk through, because it was like a huge tent to where this stage was. Walk into the tent, stand behind, and all we saw were men's asses all over the stage. They were all wearing thongs. They had on these giant costumes. It looked so dope, the costumes. But from behind, they had nothing on. Just asses Gwar? Everywhere. Yes.
Dude, what the heck?
I guess the costumes are made to be shown from the front, but from the back, it was dudes wearing thongs and asses everywhere, man.
That's so funny, dude. That's hilarious, man.
It was crazy. I had never seen anything like that, man.
Oh, man. See, that just makes me so much more interested to see. Of course, we know what Gwar looks like. I mean,
well, yeah, everybody's seen that. It's an iconic look, you know what I'm saying? Of course.
And for some reason, when I hear Gwar, I think Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
I
think, now that you mentioned that, there was a few Beavis and Butthead episodes.
Well, not only that, I feel like, y'all, to all my video game nerds out there, there's a Beavis and Butthead video game on Super Nintendo, and the goal was to collect enough tickets or enough something to go to a Gwar concert.
Oh, really?
I think. I could be wrong. But anyway, the name of the song is called Let Us Slay.
Let Us Slay.
Let Us Slay.
Yeah.
What you smiling at?
I think that Gwar is one of those bands who don't take themselves too seriously. You know what I'm saying? They like to have fun. You know what I'm saying? This is just the idea I get from what I've seen of Gwar. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Never had the chance to actually sit down and examine their content or anything, but just from the visual of it, you're like, yeah, these guys just like to have a good time.
I like that about a band.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I can't like Devin Townsend. Not comparing the two, but for you to be so talented. And I'm just going off of what I've been told, that this band is talented, but to be so talented and not take yourself serious,
dude, that's a great thing.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
I mean, there's a time where everybody wants to listen to serious stuff, but then there's times sometimes you want to be lighthearted and just have some fun. Listen to it. We covered it Necrogoblicon, and I want to say right now, this is kind of that lane. You know what I'm saying?
Here's my question. Oh, dude, you know what I was thinking? You said it was 3: Slipknot,
yeah,
Mudvayne, Mushroomhead, Gwar.
Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I think Gwar didn't really fall into like that new metal, the rap rock, type of metal, and they were around before, like a good while before that whole genre started up.
So this is okay. Have you heard a song by Gwar before?
I mean, I know I heard what they were playing on the stage that night.
Of course,
but like I said, I've never actually sat down and actually listened to a Gwar song.
You know damn well you weren't listening to the song that they was playing. You was
I couldn't, man. I was just like, dude, they are naked. Like this is just asses everywhere.
Oh man, let us slay, dude. All right, if I had to ask you, what do you think the song's about? Just, I guess
I want to say, just judging from what I perceive to be their character, that it's something, like let us slay, like, slaying, like, it's going to be something, maniacal and, warlike, but they're going to do it in like a comedy fashion or something.
Okay. See, I was thinking similar, but when you hear a guitarist just out there killing it, he's slaying it.
Yeah, that too. That could be.
Smoked out.
What up?
Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Don't give them a sword and then don't let them use it. Send them to war and then make them lose it. This is the power, don't want you to fix it. That is the answer, go on and choose it. Let them slay, let them slay.
I know.
Let them slay. Let them slay, let them slay. The last supplies won't go away. Let them slay, let them slay. Let them slay, let them slay. Let them slay, let them slay. It is the hour of calamity, and I see this with perfect clarity. There never was an illusion of parity.
Bro,
I've got no time for your crippled Christ. We have no need for your crippled Christ.
Look at that.
For your advice. We don't have to hide our genocide. They'll fear us more when they know that we don't lie.
Wow.
It's beyond hatred this time. You love death, you're going to crime. I use the dagger to
you were right.
Yeah.
Dude, Buddy is killing that.
Look at that.
Oh no. Did he just peel his wig back?
Something.
On your knees. It is your destiny. On your feet. Slay. Obedience to slavery. Don't give them a sword and then not let them use it. Send them to war and then make them lose it. This is a bomb. Don't want to defuse it.
I like that groove there.
The drummer, I think, has the best costume. This dude's a monster on the guitar, bro.
No time for life, time for the knife, time for the sword. Fetus is born. Total mutation, macromutilation, the perfect life form. Born for war. Let them slay, let them slay. Let them slay, let them slay. Let them slay, let them slay.
What is he? He's just a big mouth.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
He's a grill, like
Yeah.
Paul Wall grill.
Giant.
Let us slay. Look, man. I know we watch some videos, and I know it's hard to concentrate on the lyrics.
Yeah.
But I could understand every word they were saying.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, they had the imagery where they were all in your face and, you know, the gore looking.
Yeah.
But you could actually hear it, and the talent and the instrument playing was phenomenal.
Yeah. Dude, once that started playing, I remember back when I was a kid, I saw this special. Don't remember what channel or whatever it was, but it was this special on. They called it shock rock, you know, and it was just things like this, and they actually threw ICP in there as well.
What?
And you know, I guess it was kind of like the Satanic Panic, but you know, later on in years, like they would run these specials to where I guess their main objective was to show parents like this is what your kids are listening to, you know what I'm saying? And you know, they'd show imagery like this and Gwar and ICP, and they're like, yeah, exactly, and they're like, can you believe kids these days are listening to this? And
I mean, I get it. I get it. If you're a good old wholesome, you know, church going family, I get it. If you don't want your kid listening to Gwar. But coming from people who enjoy music, and to all the trash talkers who suggested it, yes, it's shock rock, but it's talent, man.
It is, yeah. There's a lot of talent in there, man.
Dude, and how about the giant dong? And look, you were spot on, bro. They out there literally with
the thongs,
yeah, for real.
And just those giant costumes, man. Maybe the thongs are when you're playing a show and you got these giant costumes on. It's to keep cool. You're like, at least my ass is gonna be cool.
My head is burning up, but my ass is breezy. Man, you know, all right. I've said it before. I think one of the reasons, you know, the people or the bands or the groups that wear these masks, I think they do it because they want you to take the eyes off of their face. They don't want to be recognized. They want you to hear the music. However, I could think of another reason why the mask would be beneficial.
Why?
Let's say your drummer just didn't fit the band and he's arguing with it.
You could change members.
All you gotta do is put a mask on them. That's all you gotta do.
That would be, you know, a practical use for it, you know. Like, hey, nobody even knows that we changed out Fred back there on the drums 2 years ago.
Fred is now Cliff.
Fred wouldn't stop drinking. He kept throwing up in the middle of the show. And
oh man,
nobody knows that it's Cliff now.
Exactly. That's crazy because I've had a similar situation when we first started doing podcasts, and I was just being honest. I wasn't taking it serious. Yeah. One day, me and Smokey was downstairs recording the podcast. I done drank a half pint of vodka, and we had to keep pausing it. I'm just, and you're like, look, bro,
we can't do this.
If we're gonna do this, you gotta be professional.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Thank you for the life advice.
Oh yeah, man, tops. You know what I was thinking though? If you were a band starting up in the late 80s, you know, and this whole crazy thing is going on to where the parents are, you know, actually watching what the kids are doing and what the kids are listening to, and the kids are actually getting into stuff strictly because it pisses off their parents. What would be the most outrageous thing you could do to grab that attention of those kids and actually, you know, make it hugely successful as artists? I mean, other than, you know, being extremely talented, but you could throw on a get up like this and the parents are going to hate you and the kids are going to love you.
Exactly. It's a fine line where
and you sell a bunch of records.
Yeah. Man, that makes you wonder, do you think how many records has Gwar sold without someone even hearing their music?
Yeah, just look. I mean, obviously they weren't mainstream, you know.
Of course, I mean maybe they were. I don't.
But you know, back then you got to think about it, man. Kids were going to like the CD warehouse or music warehouse. You know what I'm saying?
Remember FYE?
Yeah, FYE. You know, Criminal Records and Tower Records. You go in there back then. I mean, you know, you weren't finding it on the internet, you know, because the internet was still, in its infancy compared to what it is now. We didn't have phones where we could look up everything.
He's right.
So you go in the record store and you just flipping through stuff. You come to an album cover and you see these dudes there, and you're like, my mom's gonna hate that.
I gotta buy it.
Buying it.
You think a large chunk, like what?
I bet they sold a ton of records off their look.
Out of 100%, all right, what percentage you think people just bought it just because of the look?
I bet it's 50-50.
Nah.
Yeah, maybe so.
Damn.
I mean, back in those days.
Yeah, before the internet.
Because
okay.
how many times when you're a kid, you bought albums from the CD store
just because it looked cool.
Yeah, just because you couldn't hear it first.
Right.
I mean, I guess later on, like
you could
Warehouse
scan
would,
it.
Yeah, would do that for you. But
we're showing our age here.
I know exactly.
But yeah, man, y'all, we need more Gwar. We need more Gwar in our life. And also, I'm wondering, what does Gwar mean?
Oh, I was wondering that too.
Is it an acronym?
I don't know. It might be an anagram for something. War? No.
It might be war, like gore war.
Yeah, that's good.
Gory
war.
Yeah.
Maybe. You guys can tell us down in the comments because we're interested here.
Absolutely. Guys, my name's Barringer Hollywood 6. Bye.
I am Larry Smokey Ramirez Cowan.
And we are
over
and
out. Deuces. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to Rappers React today. If you want to see another artist that we covered, it's right over here. If you want to see the last video we did, it's right over here. Thank you guys for tuning in. We do this for you. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you will. Give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next one. Deuces.